Good evening, or whenever it is you're watching this video, and welcome back to Crazy Creations. First and foremost, I would like to wish everyone a happy holiday season. It is the time for joy, festive traditions, and stories which I will be turning into numerous things until it is time for New Year's. So please enjoy the video. The drawing I have made today was originally a traditional drawing that I had made last year on the 30th of December. My original concept for the creature was if Christmas decorations were a dragon or a drake or whatever kind of beast or monster that tickled my fancy at the time, and this is what I came up with. I really enjoyed how the original drawing turned out and felt as though I wanted to redraw it and then post it on YouTube. The pose I originally wanted to do with the video drawing was a lot different. The dragon was going to be on the ground, its foot was going to be forward, and it's going to be looking down, all intimidating like, but in the long run I just decided that it would be too much of a hassle to try and draw, so I went for a different pose. It is around this point in the drawing where I decided to go for a more like outstretched leg sort of position for the right leg of the drawing, and then I just carried on and then came back to it a little bit later to make it look more visually appealing, or in my eye at least. Fun fact that no one asked for, when I made the original version of this drawing, anatomically speaking, it was more like based off the actual tree than the decoration itself, but I leaned more into decorations as a sort of like title for the drawing as I was nearing the end of it. But for this one, I honestly feel as though I did the drawing a bit of justice. So I feel as though now more than ever I will stick with the term decoration as a dragon. But the official name, like in universe name for the creature, will be a bit of a mouthful, but less on the nose. One thing I struggled to accept while making this dragon was the neck, because I felt as though the final product for the neck at least was a bit too thin. So I tried messing with that a little bit in the background off recording, or like off the regular, whatever you want to call it. But yeah. Another thing I'd like to mention is how difficult the head was to get right, or in my opinion, get right, as well as to remember to add things to make it look like an actual dragon, like the tail and the wings. I forgot those on numerous occasions, so yeah. When it was finally time to do the line art, I had to pull up the original sketch I showed like 3 minutes ago of the original drawing, so that I didn't forget or miss anything that was in the original design that I was redrawing on a digital canvas. So I added like this little patches on the bicep area for whatever reason. And to keep into consideration to remember to draw the claws of the dragon, even though I only came back to those after I had started on the wings. Or not, I don't remember, even despite the recording being right in my face, but yeah. I believe it is about time I actually start talking about what the dragon itself can do. You know, other than fly and just be an enormous lizard thing. This dragon that I call the Decapulse Emerald Wing for reasons you will see later. Um, it can actually just instead of shooting fire from its mouth, it can shoot like not like shoot, but basically a flashbang. It opens its mouth to flashbang people or other monsters. It can also shoot a cutting energy laser beam from its spinal protrusions on its back, like Shin Godzilla style. The reason I chose to do this is because I just imagine this thing like tucking into like a spin dash, like attack, and then shooting the lasers off its back, turning into like a Ferris wheel of doom. By the way, later on in the drawing, when I, remembered that I must also add the certain details that the original design had that this one was lacking at this stage of the drawing, I kind of sort of had a bit of an issue where I thought it would be too much trouble to add them, so I considered like just changing this design completely, but I manned up and decided that that wasn't necessary and just went about drawing the extra details. Fun fact that no one asked for, part 2. The original design didn't really show its chest, so I didn't really plan on it having like chest plating protection things, but I decided to add those because I figured it just made the drawing look that much better. Remember how I said earlier in the video that the head of the dragon was a bit of a pain to draw? Yeah, this is that same pain in action. I struggled with placing the bottom spiky bits of the star shape I gave the creature's head, as well as, just like how the mouth would open in general. So I had to, make a plan there. And by the time I finished enacting that plan, it was time to add certain details like the stripes on the tail, the Shin Godzilla dorsal spikes on its back running down its tail until a certain point. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the line art section, and we can get into colors shortly. Another fun fact no one asked for, the original drawing's tail did not have like the scaly plates protruding from it, so I decided to just add those as a fun little thing, and again they made the drawing look just that slight bit better, I cannot lie. Just comment in the comments section whether you agree with this or not. I will be putting the final product next to the original traditional drawing later on in the Also, I forgot to add like the thumb claw thing and the teeth. The teeth were a bit of an issue to find a balance with. And now that we are finally into the coloring section, I would just like to say a few short words before I leave y'all to just listen to the music and watch the art in action. One thing that is a big part of this drawing or character, not character, this monster, is its bioluminescence. That is something I wanted to really make sure I portrayed correctly. So I went back to the line art and made a couple of adjustments to the areas where I wanted there to be a glow or color effect. So I just, did that is on the screen right now. I did this for the fingers, the head, the spines on its back as well as its toes. I then later on in the drawing use a gradient where like sort of coloring method to color in the glowing segments and then an airbrush in the glowing effect, and then add a little storm in behind the creature after the recording was decidedly done. And as you can see, the creature is mostly gray to represent the cabling of it, with the glowing segments to represent the actual lights on sort of like that string of lights you usually put around a Christmas tree or to decorate a house or something. So yeah. I also forgot to mention I primarily used 3 kinds of Christmas decorations: the Christmas star for the head, the Christmas lights for the most of the body, and like one of those orb things that you attach to your Christmas tree. I don't know what it's called. Please let me know what it's called. But yeah, other than that, and I hope you enjoyed the video. This is Crazy Creations signing off.